All right, children, it's I, Kaylane, presenting you with Basketball Wives. Whatever season this is, whatever episode this is. Season 6, episode like 7, I don't know. I got my paper here because work. And I forgot about Basketball Wives last night because work. Sis, okay. The girls are asking for about it. This episode was a lot. It was very drama-filled and, you know, lies and fallacies and confusion. Just a lot going on. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm at the bank trying to drop off, you know, some deposits for work. We start off with where we left off last week, which was Brandi and Malaysia following behind Tami, Evelyn, and Shaunie. I still don't understand why. Why y'all couldn't just let these women leave? If they don't want to be bothered with you, just let them go. Why you gotta come out? And are you intimidated by me? And did we do that when they came to our turf? This is Brandi talking to Malaysia. Malaysia's just like, no, we didn't. It's like, you old slick, nasty son of a... This just instantly made me not like Malaysia. Because these women told you straight to your face, we don't like this girl. Don't bring her around me. You say, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. Get up, go get the girl. Bring her to the table with these women. And then when they get up and walk off, you're like, let's go follow them. And then you and Brandi go follow them. And you just, I can't. I can't. My spirit just won't let me. So Brandi is giving, you're not talking to me. You want to seem like you got power. Sis, they do have power. All three of these women have more power than you do. Like, who are you? Who is Brandi Maxill? Who is she? Besides somebody who wants to look exactly like Malaysia and act exactly like Malaysia. It's just blatant how you are copyrighting this woman's infringement. I just can't. I cannot. And then she goes, talking to Malaysia. Did we not open them with welcome arms? Sis, I really hope you didn't open any of these women. I really hope you didn't. The phrase would be, did we not welcome them with open arms? But you got a little, because you was nervous. Because you acting a fool for these cameras, but you know in real life, the girls don't have it. Anyway, let me see. Malaysia was just really lame for that. Where are we going? Jackie is excited that they're here. As far as Brandi and Malaysia. She's just glad to see them. And Brandi goes off on this little rant about Shaunie, and then all of a sudden she turns to Miami Stylist and is like, because I really feel like this woman is from Miami, that's why I'm calling her Miami Stylist. She turns to her and is, why are you here? And it was just a lot of attitude. And Miami Stylist was like, well, he invited me to be here and I'm just gonna be here and be drunk. that's basically it. And Brandi said something about not having intercourse during this function, and this Miami Stylist goes into, oh, you just gonna, what'd she say? Wasting all that good coochie. And I'm just like, this is so uncouth. I wish I had been watching this episode with my mama, but I forgot about it last night. It was just uncouth, and my mother would say the same, the very same. And then Brandi asks if she's drunk, and she says, yes, I am indeed drunk, thank you for asking. And it's like, girl, please. And then the waiter comes out and is like, yo, burnt fried chicken is almost ready. And she's like, burnt. When I say burnt, I mean burnt to a crisp. When you think of burnt, just burn it. I'm like, there's, I like my chicken fried on the more crisp side, but not burnt. I mean, you can fry your chicken hard. And just, once we get past hard, I don't want burnt chicken. Anyway, Billie Jean or whatever mama girl's name. Mama girl. I'm gonna stick with it. Whatever, I was trying to say mama and baby girl, I guess, at the same time, and I came up with mama girl. Hold on, let me get this deposit together. All right, daughters, I'm back. I got more errands to run, but I don't remember where I stopped. Where did I stop? Oh, our white niece, Billie Jean. She is feeling very white woman offended and very white woman hurt because a drunk woman told her to shut up. What's Miami Stylist? Is it Sania? It's something along those lines. She told her to hush her mouth, and Bobby Joe was just very shook about it. She just couldn't believe, oh my goodness, she told me to shut up, and I just can't. I would rather be with my dogs right now. It's very what she was giving. Come on now, I need to go. I gotta go out yonder to this other city and do this other thing. So anyway, all of that is going on, and let me see if there's something in between what I was about to say and what happened. But, you know, whatever. She wants to leave. She said she wanted to leave with, you know, the older girls, the golden girls. We'll get to that in a little second. But they have called Miami Stylist an Uber. Excuse all the noise, honey. I'm in this hoopty and we coming around the mountain. They've called Miami Stylist an Uber because mama girl is just the phrase today. Okay, mama girl is out here acting, you know, a monkey, a fool, you know, an intoxicated, inebriated mess. Mama is acting very sloppy. And so they called her an Uber, and you know, they gave her, you know, maybe your Uber is outside. Go take a nap, take a rest. And she gets up to meet her Uber, and baby is stumbling. She's giving cannot stand up. And I'm just like, sis, you aren't at the club. You get sloppy drunk at the club. You don't get sloppy drunk just out to dinner. That's just not what the girls do. We just don't do. I'm not gonna go to TGI Fridays and get wasted. I'm gonna run down to the club, you know, and well, I'm not, because I don't care for clubs. That's just not my scene. But if I were to do that, I wouldn't just get sloppy drunk, you know, at Red Lobster or Dixie Cafe. That's just not who I am. I'm just not. Waffle House is not where I'm going to you know, to inebriate myself. I didn't care for it. Anyway, baby girl is stumbling and giving drama, and you know, they escort her out. And what else? I don't know. Her booty, her whole booty, the plum booty, just the entire, you know, the circle with the line through it booty, the peach emoji was just out. She just mooned the whole restaurant because she was just that drunk, and it was just unbecoming. It was not ladylike. If my grandmother would have seen it, she would have rebuked it, and I also rebuked it. It was just too much going on, and you know that. Let me see. Oh, okay. Before I get there, I just want to go back to mama girl out here just sloppy and drunk, just doing all of that. My thing about it is, Jacqueline, you invited her to stay. You invited her to this dinner. I'm gonna need you. That car is too early to be making that much noise. I'm gonna need you, Jackie, to escort the person you invited. But Jackie's not that kind of woman. Where was I finna go? Shaunie and Evelyn meet up. They have dinner. Now we've gotten back from Palm Springs. They are meeting up and they're having lunch because, you know, Shaunie, she literally only meets up for lunch. And she pops through, and Evelyn is saying how she feels so bad about what happened, and you know, all of that, the same things. Then we realized that Malaysia wasn't invited. Jackie invited her, and then Malaysia invited Brandi. So Jackie just invited Malaysia, Brandi, and Miami Stylist to this function that wasn't her function. You just telling the girls to come on. May as well have invited your children or your one child that you like. Just invite everybody. Where's Doug? Have him come along. It's just whatever. Evelyn says she's questioning Jackie because, you know, every time, oh, somebody done ran into that wall. Tragedies are commonplace. I don't know why I started up there. That's a little high. It's just a lot going on. Sirens and, you know, car accident. Oh, that's a whole fire engine. And I don't know where she comes from. Oh, she's back there. The girls are not moving out of the way from this fire engine. Scoot, honey, she's got places to be. The nerve. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I know it was loud. Where am I? Okay, so every time Jackie is around, there's drama. So Evelyn is looking at her sideways. She's giving her, I'm not sure. Jackie takes Cristen and Kiana. And listen, I really, truly, for real, forgot about Kiana. In real life, I forgot that Kiana was even on this show. But they are at Pottery, and Jackie, you know, everything is sexual to her. She's seeing, you know, that we're at the Pottery function. Pardon, excuse me. We at the Pottery function, and, you know, she's talking about penises and, you know, these things. And it was unbecoming. It wasn't couth. It was not ladylike at all. And, excuse me, y'all. on bumpy, bumpy terrain right now. We out here in these parking lots are not fit for driving, but that's just what I'll do. So anyway, we at the pottery, and you know, they're talking about penises and these things. And Cristen brings up the stylist and how she felt betrayed because, and this is valid, Jackie knew, and Jackie lied to her and told her she did not know. Sis, please. Anyway, sorry, these people are driving crazy, and I'm out here, child. I'm just here. Let me see. She brought up the stylist, and you know, she's upset, and then she gets up and walks off, and Jackie says, I can't believe she walked off while I'm sitting here emancipated with all this clay on my hands. And I'm sitting here like, whatever do you mean, emancipate? I'm confused. Excuse us. I wish I wasn't just kneeling in the parking lot. That's strange. I'm gonna come back in just a second. All right, so Jackie is emancipated with this clay on her hands. It didn't make sense. And then Kiana, who was not there, she's speaking up. Now, Kiana said something along the lines of, Jackie should have slapped Cristen. I wish, I wish she would have, because Cristen does not look like the type of girl that would just be slapped. She just doesn't look that way. I would love to have seen it. But Kiana's speaking up, and she's giving her, you know, 2 and 4 cents. And I'm just like, again, I don't like you. I just don't see it. I could not see it for Cristen with the very eyes that I don't see it for Alicia Ovonianla. I just don't see it. I don't see her. No Kendrick and no Sia. Nicki Minaj. Let me see. Let me get over to this lane here. Whew, child, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's hot today. The girls are out here beatboxing and rapping on the sidewalk. It's just too much. Let's see. Kiana goes into she's playing the victim. And I'm like, do you even know this girl? You're always talking at the side of your neck. You just, shut up. It really got on my nerves. Cristen may be playing the victim, but for you to be talking about it like you was there and like you are privy, like you were even good enough to be invited to the function, to me, it just didn't sit well. It didn't sit. It's just, I need a Tums. It's just not settling. Whatever. And then the big drama, the big to-do, I found out. I wrote in capital letters, wait. Wait. I wrote right there, wait. Stylist is Kristen's sister Asia's good girlfriend. So I'm like, what? How? So you, it just, because, listen, I don't have the best relationship with a couple of my sisters. I don't. There's one that if I saw her just right over here, I would get out the car and I would smack her smooth in her face. But if we were on TV and a woman was coming to style my sister, first of all, the stylist, because the type of girls I run with, the stylist would be like, yeah, girl, I'm styling your sister. And I would text my sister like, did you know you were about to be styled? Like, that's the type of girl I am, though. But Asia is a whole nother. Another person that I'm just blind. I'm Stevie Wonder. I'm Helen Keller to Asia and Kiana in particular. These birds are giving me a lot. Asia and Kiana in particular. I am Steveland Morris to it. I don't. I just can't. So Miami stylist is talking to Asia and saying, yeah, girl, went down to the function. They hired me. I was going to style your sister. Asia, in her confessional, is like, well, first of all, why didn't I get an invitation? Sis, you're not a part of this show. You are the sister of somebody who is almost a part of the show. Like, you are like a fourth. Your sister is half part of the show. You are maybe a fourth. You might be an eighth. The girls don't know you. I don't think Evelyn has ever seen her talk to you in her life. And it was her function. So why would you get an invitation? Plus, you don't like your sister. So why would you want to be invited to somewhere where she is? It just didn't make sense. She goes on and on about how her sister Cristen is always in some bull and yada. It was a lot of yada. I just didn't. And her excuse for not liking her sister. Follow me. Come with me. Her excuse for not liking her biological sister is, our moms don't like each other, so we don't like each other. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I had to put all sorts of different inflections on it. What the hell? I just didn't understand. It just doesn't make sense. I have plenty of people in my life that other people don't like. That it just doesn't bother me. It just doesn't. It's not going to affect me. There are people that my mama don't like that I like. There are people that I like that I don't like. There's way more people that I don't like that my mama likes, and it just doesn't affect anything. My mama's like, oh yeah, went to lunch with that. You know, I don't see it for her, but I hope you had a good time. That's just how I am. So it just didn't make sense. Let me do this pause. I'll be right back. Well, I've been sitting here for a minute. Ain't nobody said nothing, so I'm gonna keep it going. Where was I? Cristen and Asia. And Asia's excuse for not liking her sister is that they mamas don't like each other, and that's just ridiculous. Jackie is throwing a Love Your Body event because she's very upset about the body positivity, body shaming that the girls are doing, and she wants to have positive body experiences. And I'm just like, okay, hold on. She invites Evelyn to a cake shop, and Evelyn tells Jackie that Malaysia wasn't invited, and Jackie acted like she was shocked, like she wasn't the one that invited Malaysia herself, and I'm just like, all right. And then, what is it? Evelyn, I just sat at this bank so long that I forgot who I was, what I was doing. I don't know anything. I'm just lost. I'm just out here. I'm driving up to down in the parking lot. It was too much. These cars are giving me a lot. I'm tired. I want to go home. I just don't know. I just realized that I recorded so much without having the camera on. I'm so drained. I'm so drained this freaking day, man. I'm gonna come back on my lunch. I am exhausted. All right. I really, truly feel like just giving up on this video altogether. From the very beginning, from me forgetting about Basketball Wives to having to take 2 hours to watch it at work, to this video being just one of the most difficult videos I've ever had to do thus far. I mean, this has been a struggle, a strain to get this video out. I almost want to scrap it, and half of me wants to scrap it, half of me wants to start over. I'm not doing either. I'm going to pick up where the video was not recording, and we just going to deal. Jackie is having animals at the function. Evelyn says she's going to be there because it's going to be a mess and she wants to see. They talk about landing strips and gaping holes and vaginas and cakes and all of that. Tami, whoever the hell, she comes in and she's talking to her boyfriend about the kids. Lyric is doing an internship somewhere. Jazz is performing. She's in the studio with Tweet. She may be a rapper. She may be a singer. We don't know. I'm leaning towards rapper because of just what I peeped. But she could be a singer. She could. Tami says she used to be a singer. Reggie says that is bull. Tami says she could have been Beyonce in 94. I said Beyonce was Beyonce in 94. I'm sorry for the lacklusterness of this portion, but I've done this already. They discuss surrogacy. Tami says she wants to see if we can go that route. You know, that's an option that she's willing to take. Reggie says, what if the woman drives off with the baby? Which is a valid question, a very valid question that I would have asked. What if she just takes off with this child? Tami says she would have to cut her. I said that's also valid. Jackie invites Miami stylists to go wig shopping. It was really cute, the moment they were looking at the wigs and all of that. Then they discuss... I'm so tired. Dang it. They discuss... Miami stylist tells Jackie that Asia told her that Kristen's miscarriage was actually an abortion, which in this particular situation, this type of miscarriage would have needed D&C, whatever the evacuation thing is, an abortion, basically. If you go to the doctor and they find that the baby is in there but the heart's not beating, then naturally they're going to have to evacuate the baby, which is an abortion. So she might have got her lines, crossed. She may just be being malicious. I think she's ugly. I don't care for Asia. Let me see. So she tells Jackie that. Jackie then goes and meets up with Tami. They go to Pier 1 Imports. I already made this joke. It's not as funny the second time, but y'all weren't here to hear it. They go to Pier 1. They're looking at candles and bowls and things. And Jackie tells Tami that Cristen called her, Evelyn, Shaunie, and Jackie the Golden Girls, or something along those lines. Tami makes a little quip about, you know, she's Dorothy. No, she's Blanche. Shaunie's Dorothy. Nope, she's Rose. Shaunie's Dorothy. Evelyn's Blanche. And Jackie is Sophia. I cackled at it when I talked about it the first time. I won't be cackling again because I'm frustrated trying to do this video today. Let me see. Tami, are we talking about Tami and Jackie? Yeah. Okay, so then Jackie tells Tami that Asia told Miami stylist, who told her that this miscarriage was actually an abortion. And Tami is shook. These men are really just peeing on the side of the road. Not on the side of the road though, just in the shopping center. Just, ooh, white people. Let me tell you something. If you're white and you're watching, you may be offended if you so desire, but y'all need to stop walking out into the middle of the street without looking. Because I'm an equal opportunity driver. I will hit you and I will hit my nigga cousins. So just making that clear. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm frustrated today. Tami is shook about the baby situation. So Tami invites Evelyn to dinner. And then Tami tells Evelyn that Jackie told her, that Miami stylist told her, that Asia told her that Cristen actually had an abortion rather than a miscarriage. Evelyn shook down boots. Her mouth is on the floor. She's taking sips. She just can't take it. Oh my goodness, can't believe it. And she started off by saying that they were called the Golden Girls, and her mouth was on the floor about that. And then she concluded with the miscarriage. Hold on. So Evelyn is shocked, just completely shocked. She did a whole full 360 turn and just shocked. She couldn't believe that this may have been an abortion rather than a miscarriage, and she's upset. She says she cried with this girl, and how dare she. And then Cristen comes in, because Tami invited Cristen too. Cristen, you know, she comes in giving hugs and kisses, all of that, and Evelyn confronts her about the Golden Girls comment. She said, yeah, I said it, much like Rihanna. And she said, you know, she ended up apologizing, and she said that she never said anything about them, you know, their time being passed and all of that, yada, yada, yada. And then she said, you know, she thought that the Golden Girls was a cute little name. They had the dynamic 3. And hold on. The girls were like, you could have just called us Destiny's Child. And all of that. I had some jokes, but I'm tired. Yes. Thank you, you too. I'm so tired. Okay, sis. Doing well, how are you? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too. Did I get a straw? I get a straw. All right. Just me out here. Okay, sis, please. I hate everything so much. So, Tami goes into, look at me with this long straw in my mouth, looking like Tami with that extra long cigarette she likes to smoke. Tami goes into, we liked you, we wanted to bring you in, and all of that. You know, how dare you, basically. And then, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm hungry. And then, Tami brings up, like, she throws out the shade about the abortion, but she didn't, it wasn't kind. It wasn't like, well, sis, we heard. It was like, Cristen was like, I've been through my sister, you know, been with my sister through all her pregnancies, yada, yada, yada. Then Tami says, and she was with you through your abortion. Kristen's like, what? What is abortion? I'm not sure. Whatever do you mean? And she said, well, that's what we heard. Then we got to go through, Jackie told me, and Stylist told her, and your sister told Stylist. And then Cristen goes off and basically talks about how she don't like her sister, yada, yada, yada. She said she would never lie about something like that. And I don't think she's lying. I don't. Just out of my belief that people would not get on TV in their first season, like be in your 7th season like Phaedra, and then start lying big lies like this. But I just don't think that on her first season she would make up such a heinous lie, you know? But she said she went to the doctor, baby didn't have a heartbeat. I said, yeah, that sounds logical. And they had to abort the, you know, deceased fetus. Sound normal to me. But she says this means war as far as her and her sister. So there's probably gonna be drama with that. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. I can't do this any longer. I got to go home and take a nap and be refreshed for Rebel tomorrow, because I will be full well damned if the Rebel review goes like this review today. I'm gonna be so upset. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. All the things the YouTubers say. Matea's GoFundMe is in the description along with my information. And yeah, bye. Just bye. Just bye.